me, Uncle Brixton, tuning to Uncle Drummer.
What's up, you already know who it is. It's Uncle. Big up all my Streathamites, my Brixtonites, my Sydenhamites, my Hackneyites. You don't know. This is Uncle Drums representing from, yeah, you know where. Anyway, I want to big up all the queens right now. I'll impress them. Big up yourself every time. This is Uncle Drums talking to you, darling. Big up yourself no matter what age you are, where you are. We love you, same way. Big up the kingdom. All the man who's moving like real kings. Because you got some man who's not them, I move like some pawn, you know. But anyway, we're not getting into that. We're going to get into hot topics. Nice and easy, keep it moving. Right now, the issue that we're going to talk about, the topic, you know, the main thing we're going to talk about today. And I'm only going to give you two today. Two, briefly, yeah? Right. The main issue we're going to talk about today is reasoning with some of the mums and some of the dads, yeah? And them all I said the same thing. So we're going to talk about a topic that is tender to certain people, and certain people are not going to like it. Certain people are going to want to turn it off or whatever they want to do. I feel them business that, but we're going to talk about it. So the topic now is the youth man them, the youngsters, the young men them, yeah, that's walking around on the road and they got the trousers hanging off their ass. That is a problem. That is a problem because the way I see it right now, I've got kids. I've got a kid and other people have got children and they don't like it. Yeah? And I'll tell you straight up and down, I don't like that. That looks messy. It looks untidy. It doesn't look professional. It's not a good look right now. But the youth them, you see them with their big Gucci belt on or their Hermes belt on, yeah, walk and all them thing there, and the trousers is hanging below the radar. And I'm saying, yo, why go on this and pull up your trousers, king? You look unprofessional with that. Yeah, because you walk and it's like you're strained to keep up your trousers because your leg them I do extra work. Pull up your trousers, my youth. Yeah? So, right now we're going to get into the topic of how that come about. So what's happened is, you got these American rappers over there who's rapping and they're hanging their trousers down and showing their boxer shorts. Yeah, I don't know if it's a commercial that they're doing for the boxer shorts people or the Versace or the Hugo Boss. I don't know if it's a commercial that they was running, but this thing has spread. Yeah, and you have all of the youth man over here. So not all of them. I'm not going to generalize, but a lot of the youth man over here, they're doing that. Right? And me know say them now make no commercial for the boxer shorts. Yeah. I me know that. That's something that me know. So, these rappers are walking around with their trousers hanging off their arse and they're big men. That's the thing about it. They're big men. It's not no 17-year-old or 16-year-old. This is a big man walking around with these rotted trousers hanging off his arse underneath the radar. Yeah? Which him should know that and I saw the thing set. Yeah? But they're walking around with their trousers hanging off their arse. The UK youths are following them. Right? But what we're going to do, we're going to go even deeper into this thing. Now, did you know, people, did you know that this whole trousers hanging underneath the radar thing started from the prison system in America, where homosexuals that wanted protection in the prisons, yeah, that means that, you know, they couldn't protect themselves, so they wanted other people to protect them. What they used to do is walk around with their trousers hanging down, showing their bottom. No boxer shorts, their ass. They're showing their ass, right? And in jail, that was the cleavage. That was the new cleavage. So, when a man saw that now, he knew that this guy was available because he's showing off his ass. Just like when you see women out there and they got their tops showing. Right? They're showing their cleavage. In jail, that was the male cleavage. And that's where that thing there stemmed from. And then it's touched on the road. And you got these rappers rocking it. And they're not telling you where this thing come from. And that's where it come from. It come from that. So, I'm not telling you, say right now, you have to make a decision. Oh, you have to do that, you have to do that. But just know what you're dealing with. That's what Uncle Drums is here for. He's here to show you where that thing there come from. If you want to follow it, I feel your business. Me not really business. You understand what I'm saying to you? Right? But personally, it's there. I put it out there for you. You see it. It's there for you. You know. Alright? So, All the youth them, pull up your trousers, yeah, because that it doesn't look good. I'll tell you straight up and down, it doesn't look good. Yeah? And when you see a man with him trousers hang down, tell him, say, yo, star, pull up your trousers, king. Pull up your trousers. King don't walk around with that. If you're a king, you don't walk around with your trousers like that. Straight. You know them way there? That's a man who's walking around without no belt. You can understand that man there. You can say, boy, he ain't got no belt. Go in a Primark, buy my £3 belt or £2 belt and get to my belt. Differently. Yeah, so the youth man them, that's a subject that I want to put out there. You either listen or you don't listen. That's what life is about. You make two choices. You listen or you don't listen. But if you don't listen, that's up to you. If you listen, great stuff, mate. Uncle Jumps, you don't know. Yes, so the mums and dads, I've addressed it. When you see this thing here, repost it, rebroadcast it, talk about it, and let's find a solution to this thing here right now, yeah? Don't know. Yeah, alright. Last hot topics I'm going to deal with right now is the young girl them. Because I see them, I see you. The young girl them who's dressing up in their leggings and their this and their that and they're over dressing and over hyping up yourself. I see you young girls. Yeah? But you lot need to take it easy. Because on a still a picnic. Yeah, you're still kids. I see enough of them going on like they're big and hyping and this and that and dressing up a certain way. And I'm looking at them and thinking, hold on a minute. I'm not trying to be super strict on kids because that can make them rebel. But do the mums and dads really see them coming out of the house like that and don't stop them and question them? Because I know, say, if it's a man's girl and a man's going out on the road with his woman and she's dressed a certain way and you don't like that or you don't think that's appropriate, you're not going to stop her and say, yo, Miss Lady, where you going dressed like that? Where you going dressed like that? Change up the top, man, or change up the rear. And that's not a part of being insecure, you know. That's not a part of being insecure. Just, once again, I'm going to say it again, that's not a part of being insecure. That is a part of a man saying, I don't think you're just appropriate to be on the road. Because when you're walking with your lady and the next man's on the road and he's looking up and down on your woman and round son, yeah, and all that, you start to feel uncomfortable. And so does your woman. And then you as the man now, you have to jump in and say, yo, boss, man, we are look pan and arguments start. Yeah? So, you lot need to start looking at your youth them. Yeah? Start looking at your youth them, right? Stop ignoring the youths. Stop ignoring the little girl child who you see with them little tight up clothes and a pose off and a overdo this thing. Because right now, the reason why I'm saying this to the young girl them, yeah, is because there's some real vultures out there. There's some man them out there who are big man, I'm going to say it again, big man. When I talk about now 19, 20 or 21, I talk about big man in them 40s and them 30s I go up who's preying on the little youth them. And this is what we need to watch in our community, because enough people see the little young girl them and just turn a blind eye like, I fear our business or this and that. It's not our business, it's all of our business. Because when anything happens to them youth there, we all feel it. Yeah? If anything happens to anybody's son, we all feel it. Because who's got pickney will know how that feels. Who ain't got no pickney will still feel it and say, nah, it's wrong. So we need to watch over our girl child them and make sure that they're not over dressing up themselves or over pushing up themselves and going on like they're too big, because they're going to find themselves in a wrong position. Yeah? And it's too late to come out of that position because you already put yourself in that. You understand? Take your time and grow like a child. Not like an adult. You're not an adult yet. You take your time. You're a teenager or you're a pickney. Act like a pickney or act like a teenager. Because right now, there's enough worries out there. This world is not pretty, you know. It's not a pretty place. It might sound on everybody cool and you see laughter. When you're a little you never see the real thing. It's when you get to a certain age and you start to realize, right, is this what life's about? Life's tricky. So take your time and grow. Don't try to grow up too fast, because you might find yourself in a position that you can't deal with and you end up in a trouble. Yeah? Take your time. Uncle Drums, I'm out. Peace and love to everybody in the world. Yeah? Uncle Drums, YouTube, check me out. Me dep on the radio Tuesdays 6 p.m. or 5:30/6 p.m. Big up all my people from South London, West London, East London, North London. All the people international, in different countries. All the people that want to come to international.